Hey guys, it's me, and I'm finally back with another Flashback Friday process video. So, haha! My hiatus is hopefully over, and hopefully I'll get to make more of these. So this would be number 5 in a list of, I'm trying to do 10. So, yeah, so this is number 5. So I'm glad I got a chance to come back. So I'm working primarily, my flashback is that paper that you can see right there, which is a Pebbles paper called Family Ties that I bought a few years back. I bought a few of the papers. That one works the best for what I want. So the rest of the papers aren't quite the same. Like, they're not all necessarily vintage. Some are actually new. That paper right there is new. It's Healthy Hello Healthy Soup, Healthy Hello Soup from Jelly Bean Soup, from a Hip Kit Club kit, the May kit. And that polka dot is an old Recollections paper, so it's a little old. It's probably at least 2 years old. So I'm kind of paper piecing, because I just have like different size scraps, and I'm attempting to do some paper piecing, like a paper cluster, kind of inspired by another Hip Kit Club designer, and I don't end up doing it very well. Obviously, this isn't my forte, and there's a lot of hard lines that end up happening because of it. I'm trying to soften them up by ripping the papers, and that kind of helps. And then I do end up bringing in you saw a yellow doily, but because I brought in the yellow paper, I decided not to go with the yellow doily. So I'm going to go with a white doily and just kind of try to soften up some of the layers. So I picked this paper and these papers mostly because they matched really well with my daughter's outfit from her first trip to the beach when she was little. And the beaches here on PEI, we're kind of famous tourism-wise for our beaches. They are really nice beaches. Even the crummy beaches are nice beaches. So it's yeah, it's kind of nice to and they're like, I think the closest beach to me where I live right now is maybe 15 minutes away, maybe 20 at the most. And then there's more that are like 20 to 30 minutes away, and there's a lot of beaches around here. So it's kind of nice, though I'm not a beach person. I don't like the heat at all. I don't know about anybody else. I'm not a summer person. So, but I like to take the kids to the beach because they do like it a lot. I don't. I'm just like, oh, sand everywhere and water where you can't see the bottom, and there's rocks, and then sometimes I've never like stepped on a crab or anything, but there would be crabs in our water, and yeah, I don't feel like stepping on one of those. And there's jellyfish, and they're not dangerous jellyfish. They're just, ow, that really hurt. I got stung by one jellyfish. So there's nothing dangerous in our waters. I'm just uncomfortable in beach water in general. So it's kind of sad since I live somewhere with so many beaches. So another thing that I'm going to grab is these florals, these paper flowers from Recollections, and they're kind of old. Back when I just was buying whatever was around, back before I got a little picky about my stuff. Just give me 1 second. My son is kind of making a lot of noise. Okay, hopefully he's gonna be quiet for the next little bit. So the bottom strip with the flowers is a branding strip from the same Pebbles line. So I'm also bringing out the crepe paper. I think it was Poolside collection. I have 2 crepe paper chipboard sheets of this, so I don't mind using it up. I bought one, and then I started ordering a kit every month, so then I got it in the kit. Anyway, that happens a lot to me. So I'm also going to use up some of these October Afternoon. I have everything in front of me so I can kind of look at it. There we go. October Afternoon Sidewalks. that I was using in my very first Flashback Friday. I was trying to use up a lot of the stickers, so I ended up using up a few more, 3 more, 4 more. Yeah, 4 more. Here, so I'm happy about that. So that was from 2011, so I'm kind of going back a while. So that Pebbles paper is probably from, I want to say maybe 2012, maybe 2013, because the place I bought it from doesn't exist anymore, and they closed down a little while ago. So I put that pinwheel in. That's also from the Sidewalks collection. Those stickers are from Cosmo Cricket, and I really don't know when they were made. I just know that I bought them a while ago, and they're retro, like not vintage, but retro, because they're very groovy looking kind of thing. I'm debating the Chamel chipboard stickers from Starshine, but I don't end up using them. I love them. I'm so happy I got a pack of them. They're quite hard to find. Everything's hard to find lately. A lot of demand and not a lot of supply. I don't know what's going on there with American crafts. I'm starting to get a little cranky about it myself. I know a lot of people are, because we all want stuff and we can't get it. That's chipboard from Pink Paisley. It's Hello Sunshine. I think that's from last year's summer kind of stuff. And that swim party that I put down on the bottom, I just picked it because it was yellow and blue, and I think I end up getting rid of it anyway. I think because I tried to lift it up and it didn't work. So I'm off looking for some more stuff to see if I can find anything else that I want to use. Probably more ephemera. This is actually a really simple layout for me. Yeah, see, I was like, oh, maybe I'll use these white canvas butterflies that I've had kicking around forever. And I don't. They'd be really good for like a white on white layout. So I went off and I found these element stickers that I had bought 2 years ago from Cartabella, and they're called Ahoy There. And there's a little banner up at the top, and I think it says like Where the Wind Takes Us is what the banner says. And down in the other corner, I put an anchor, and it was blue, and it matched perfect. So matched perfectly well. So I put that in there, and yeah, that's kind of, I went off and did that because I found it, and then I was like, well, I got to see if it works, so I stuck it down. So I'm trying to get that time to fit nicely in between the flowers and the word summer, and it does. Those are exclusive letters from the May hip kit that I got, and they're navy blue, so they match perfectly well. And this is Pink Fresh Studio. I think it's Felicity collection, or Life Noted. Might be Life Noted. I think it might be Life Noted. And they're a rubber, kind of a puffy sticker. And I love the font because it's just a nice sans serif font. Yeah, and I love a good sans serif font. And the time is a sans serif font too. So sans serif and a script match really well together, like that, especially a tall script, like that time. So I'm going to use these sequins. They're kind of a mix between like a royal blue and a navy blue. They're kind of dark, so they're a little bit more navy, but I love them. And they're big. Some of them are really big. I end up ripping a bit of the paper, so I do end up having to leave at least one somewhere because of that. But that's okay. I like them. They add a little bling to the layout. Yeah, like this isn't really a embellishment heavy layout for me. Well, I guess it kind of is. There's a lot of flowers and some different textures, and I brought everything up to the corner. So, it turned out a lot different. I had no ideas when I was starting this, just that I was going to use that paper and that picture. And that's a bigger picture for me to use. I actually had to print it out not using 4x6. It's bigger than 4x6. It's more like a 5x7. But I just wanted a nice big picture of her in that cute outfit. That matched so well. So I used some High Swap Color Shine in Butter. And I've been having some issues with all my inks and everything. They have not wanted to dry. I don't know if it's It's not like it's really warm, but I don't know, there must be something going on with the humidity where I live. It's causing all my inks not to dry. And so a lot of my projects I'm leaving out for days and days and they're not drying and I'm scared to put them in. I'm scared to layer them, scared to put them in anything. I don't know. I'm getting a little worried now. Anyway, so I brought a little dark color down to the bottom. And thanks for watching. Pictures are coming up. Bye.